And it must be that way. But at the end of it all, why have all these countries gone down? They have taken power over from the British, the Dutch, the French, the Belgians, and look at the Congo. Look at Nigeria. 45 million people. They don't enjoy our standard of living. Vast natural resources. About 20 persons per square mile. Why? I've asked myself this often. Why? Because I must know the reason, otherwise I cannot fulfill my simple elementary function as a minister of the Singapore government. And I tell you there are many reasons. First, the will to be a nation. If a group of human beings do not want to together constitute a nation, nothing can make them other than superior force. That's what the Dutch and the British did with their empires, and the French. Whether you like the other chap or not, I say that you together constitute my colony, and you are all British subjects or French citizens or Dutch protected persons and so on. Now, each one of them have taken over. And a heterogeneous lot have taken over. And that variegated group must agree that they want to be a people. From the rest in the region, preserving our tolerant, permissive society, our own way of life, and very high standards. But to do that, you must have the will, the capacity to express your desire in an effective way. In other words, you must have leadership. There's no use saying, the Nigerian people believe so and so. Which Nigerian people? East Nigeria, West Nigeria, Midwest Nigeria, North Nigeria? The Congolese Prime Minister or the Congolese President says so and so. Does he represent the 12 million people of the Congo? Nobody has taken a proper census yet. Nobody knows how many tribes there are. Well, assuming that he does represent the 12 million people of the Congo, is he in a position to express and implement their will? In other words, he having decided, he signs a decree number 1551, that all mercenaries of European origin shall be expelled from the Congo. Now you tell me who will implement that decree, that all the non-Congolese soldiers who have been brought there by so many people, the Belgians, Chombe, and the Katangis and so on, must get out of the Congo. Now who implements that? The United Nations is going to send chaps there to serve writs of summons. We serve writs of summons on our Barisan chaps. We say, here you are, Dr. So-and-so, please appear in court on Wednesday. And he doesn't appear in court, well, then we issue a warrant for his arrest. Then he appears. Then he is granted bail. Then the time comes for him to appear for trial. The boy has disappeared because he's committed several other offenses. So we say, right, you forfeit. Where is the father and the mother who stood bail? All right, pay $500. Now, you tell me, assuming that I'm the president of the Ruritanian Republic, I say all foreigners will clear out. Then I say, right, UN Secretary General, please send 10 divisions to clear out all foreigners. You see, at the end of it all, one sunny day, all mortars will be falling down on the palace or the Istana here, just like they do in Saigon. You know how Maud Indian died? There's an ignominious ending. Mortars, shells, commandos, his own, chasing him. So he ran under the palace walls to escape. Caught, carried in a jeep, shot in a rice field, disposed of. Collapse. Now that's very sad, isn't it? You must have the will and the wherewithal. In other words, a well-oiled, well-maintained machine must be kept to allow the people at large to express their will as represented by certain groups of persons who in turn can exercise their mandate with efficacy. And when they say, Yes, those boys will no longer be given bail because they've broken up court benches, disgraced the magistrate, humiliated the dignity of our courts. And the next time they do this, they are no longer given bail, and they stay in the lockup until their trial. Now, all this requires an elaborate machinery, of which each and every one of you tonight is an important wheel within that machine. Without you, my colleagues and I cannot govern, because you, and in turn the people in every one of the villages in the 51 constituencies, every street understands that. Therefore, today we can meet